Morgan also will begin with an opening remark, and then we'll turn it over to questions. Morgan.
So, this day means so much. It's kind of weird that it happened, and we've had orientation this week, but I'm just really excited, and I'm really glad that my name was called already, and that part of it's over. And I'm just really excited that I'll be here in Connecticut.
Morgan, Stewie and Mo both came out and said that when they heard that you were announced third, it was the best part of their day, better than them getting drafted themselves. Can you just talk about watching them get drafted 1 and 2?
It was a great feeling, and I definitely agree. I think when you watch, your good friends, get drafted, I think it's more special than yourself getting drafted. So I was super excited for Stewie, super excited that Mo gets to go back home to Texas. So, it was just great to be able to, be out there with them and, see them live their dream.
Next question, last row left.
Morgan, two-part question, if you don't mind. First of all, can you talk about your journey through the injuries dating back to USA Basketball in 2009, the things you went through at Connecticut to get to this point? And the second part, with you guys going 1, 2, and 3, are you upset that Polly didn't go fourth?
The injuries, that's just part of the game. That's been a part of my game of having to, fight back from injury. So I think it's just made me a better person and a better player. So I've just tried to, use my time that I've had to sit out as a learning experience, and I think I have, and I think that's helped me quite a bit. And then, if Polly could have went fourth, that would have been pretty nice. But it was great to be able to do that.
Next question, front row left.
Morgan, were you concerned at all about how the pro scouts and the coaches would evaluate your knee and whether or not that was going to have an impact on where you went?
I thought about it a little bit, but I also knew that they were watching us play, and they got to see me at the, end of the season without a brace, playing well. So, I just hope that, that they would trust that, how I was looking at playing, that's how I was really feeling, and I wasn't, playing through pain or anything like that. I played, I felt great, I still feel great, so, I plan on feeling great the whole WNBA season.
Morgan, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And so what are the next steps? Obviously, you will enjoy this evening, but then how are you going to prepare yourself to really start to be able to make a spot for yourself in the WNBA?
Just by working out. We haven't been out of season that long, so, that helps that we're still in pretty good shape because we, it was just a week ago, basically. But to just make sure I get in the gym, get the conditioning right and make sure that I come into training camp ready to go.
Next question, second row right.
Morgan, when did you first think about being a professional basketball player, and what does it mean to you to realize this goal?
The first time I thought about it, I was in 4th grade. I loved Lisa Leslie. She was my favorite. I did a project on her in school, and since then on, I knew I wanted to play in the WNBA. And then to now to, get drafted into it, it's kind of surreal that it's actually happened just because, from such a young age of wanting to do it, and now I'm able to, so it's great.
Front row left, Morgan.
Morgan, you got to play against Shanae a little bit, and you got Kelsey Bone, you got Rachel Banham coming with you. Just your thoughts on, you know how to play with great players. How do you think that's going to fit for you, playing with players you know a little bit about?
I think it'll fit well. I think, Connecticut's a great team, and I think it's going to be great to be able to, come in and really trying to earn a spot on the team. And I think I think the same with coming to UConn. When you go into a team that has, really great players, or like the whole league that has really great players, it makes you work harder, it makes you play better. So I definitely am going to try to use it as a motivating factor.
Morgan, congratulations.
Thank you.
So after 4 years of Coach Auriemma, so now you look to Coach Miller and his style, and how difficult or easy do you think it's going to be after dealing with Gino all this time to switch over to a new coaching style and a new environment and new rules?
It's definitely going to be different. It's going to take an adjustment just to get used to, first, the rules and, the pace of the WNBA period. And then I think it always takes time to get used to a new coach. But, I think Coach Miller is going to be a great coach and going to do a great job. So, Coach Auriemma, he's done so much for me and Bree and Mo. So, I think that he's prepared us, for any type of coaching style, and to really know that, it's about us wanting to be winners and doing the things that we need to do. So I think Coach has set us up pretty well.
Hi, Morgan. Congratulations. How do you feel? How do you think it's going to feel to see Stewie and Mo on the other side of the court, and some of your other former teammates at UConn as well?
It's going to be weird. I haven't played against Stewie or Mo since high school in USA, things like that. So it's going to be different. But I think, being able to do that, we get to see each other. So I think it's going to be great that we'll be able to, go from basically living together for the past 4 years to, seeing each other a couple times this summer, so it's going to be different, but I think it'll be fun.
Next to last row left.
Hey, I was wondering if you could say a few words about Mariah and just how it seems like a nice twist of fate for her that she'll get to play in Texas. When she was UConn's first Texas recruit, she knew why she was coming to school here, but did you ever see moments where she was homesick, and just how awesome is it that she'll get to start her career in her home state?
I think I never really saw Mo homesick. I know she missed the warmth, especially in the winter. Her first winter here, she would have like 2 or 3 sweatshirts on and a coat, so she was layered up. But I think, it's great that she gets to go back to Texas. That's where her family is. That's where she grew up. So to be able to return home and play at the highest level, I think is great for her, and I'm happy for her.
Next question, front row left.
Can you try to describe the emotion? You get to sit there and see Stewie go first, see Mariah go second. You were pulling for that, and then you get your moment in the sun. What was going through your mind during that, say, 10 or 15 minutes?
It was just happiness, and I think the nerves start to build up a little bit more once they really started, started with Stewie, then Mo. But it was just a great feeling to see them go up there, and to be able to share that moment with them. I think it means a lot.